That's how they gonna treat you. Make my head frown. Go ahead. Take a picture. Take a picture. I want to be famous now. I want to be famous.
6ix9ine tries to defend himself, but the odds weren't in his favor. He managed to get out of the bathroom, but they kept following him.
Yo, they gonna jump 6ix9ine, bro. Yo, homie, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm a fan, bro. Yo, I'm a fan. I'm a fan, bro.
One of his closest friends begged him not to go back to Chicago.
Because he was gonna be big if he would have stayed. I begged him though. I swear to God, man, stay out here, gang.
But it turns out Lil Jeff was addicted to internet clout and trolling his ops, both dead and alive, got him all the clout he wanted. I mean, even his mom was on social media cheering him on and encouraging him to slide on his ops. But he didn't know when to quit, and soon he joined King Von in attaining serial killer status, and he became a
Corbin get kidnapped, man. That's crazy, man. The Corbin. Got this stupid kid now.
Not to troll with him, but how do a grown man get
kidnapped? His last words on the day he died,
not to troll with him. I just want to know how that goes.
Nothing short of sad and blood-curdling. Lil Jeff's last
we on one.
Chicago has seen numerous rappers die before they could reach their full potential. From L.A. Capone
50K
to
subs, chat. We in the building, we in the dungeon.
So when Lil Jeff was pronounced dead on June 8, 2024, the Chicago drill scene was brought to a standstill. On his last day alive, the rapper was busy doing what he loved best. He promoted his music, flaunted cash, smoked a blunt, and played with guns. But there was one other thing that he loved doing, and sadly, he was killed doing exactly that, sliding on his ops. If Jeff would have been asked, his was a happy ending, but to his friends, family, and fans, it was a sad way to go. And immediately after his death, internet detectives were quick to piece together his last moments. Turns out, one of the last times he would be seen alive by his fans before he was murked by his ops, he and a few of his homies had stopped at a gas station.
He said, slide on
took to his Instagram stories to share a photo of himself, Lil Jeff, and a third person hanging out at a gas station. In the photo, Lil Jeff is seen wearing a blue hoodie and gray jeans, seemingly distracted by something beyond the camera's view. Vert captioned the post, "In the hood, we good." Tragically, this would be one of the last known images of
on that
Jeff.
car.
The next time he was caught on camera,
you know how it is in the rap. You gotta be on that car.
Because the next morning, popular journalist Kyle Mazza broke the sad news on his X account saying, "Unidentified male victim shot and killed in Chicago, Illinois on June 8th, 2024. Spot News reports that the victim killed is Chicago rapper Bloodhound Lil Jeff. His post detailed the harrowing incident, stating, "At approximately 5:14 p.m. Saturday afternoon on the 6,600 block of S. Rhodes Avenue, a male victim, John Doe, was near the sidewalk when he was struck in the chest by gunfire." The report further explained the victim was transported to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. There are no suspects in
hit that like button to help me out a lot.
Casings were located at the crime scene, and it wasn't long before CCTV footage of the rapper's death found its way onto the internet. The minute-by-minute chain of events was wild. The surveillance footage from the 6,600 block of S. Rhodes Avenue captured a group of individuals near a house and several parked cars. Among them were Lil Jeff.
I get that you sliding on your app, right? But why would he chase him that far up in the block? That's just not smooth. That's just crazy, bro. Rest in peace to my dude. Damn. Rest in peace to my dude, Lil Jeff, like, cry. Damn, bro. Why you gotta chase that man that far up in there? When we go on a drill, when we go on a mission, you know not to go up that far if your man's not right there. Come on.
Jeff's homies, the ones in the black car, the person dressed all in black, another in red, who was later identified as Q50, and one wearing a white hoodie. Meanwhile, a man in yellow shorts was seen attempting to get into a car when Lil Jeff spotted him. In the footage, the door of the black car opens. It's Lil Jeff. Without hesitation, he begins chasing the man in yellow shorts. However, his figure quickly disappears from view, obscured by a large pillar of the house. While Lil Jeff pursued the target, his homies did not follow. Instead, they turned their attention to a gray car opening fire. Lil Jeff managed to hit the man in yellow shorts once in the chest, but before he could press further, two other individuals suddenly emerged
out
from the alley and returned fire.
Dude hopped out the car. The car kept going, so their attention was focused on the car. They didn't see yo hop out. Jeff peeped that, so he chased him. I get it now. Not knowing that they like, yeah, that's where they chilling on that block type shit. Okay. But we in the desert with your boy KX. All I ask you to do is hit them tags up there, hit them buttons up there. Feed me, 50K subs.
His body was sent flying back onto the ground at the foot of the porch. And as Lil Jeff lay on the pavement, the shooters finished the job. Reports say
That's
they
crazy.
emptied an entire magazine into him from above, making sure there was no coming back. Q50 and the other shooter fired back, but it was already over. There was no saving him. And just like that, the crew abandoned him, hopping back in the car and speeding off, leaving Jeff behind in a pool of blood. As the video ends, scanner reports confirm that a victim who had been shot 15 times was transported to the hospital by his homies. CCTV footage actually showed Lil Jeff's carrying their homie from the porch where he had been shot up. Despite their efforts, Lil Jeff was pronounced dead upon arrival. Meanwhile, the man in yellow shorts, also wounded, arrived at the hospital with his own crew, suffering from a gunshot wound to the chest. Unlike Lil Jeff, he survived. By the time authorities arrived, the scene was littered with evidence. 58 shell casings scattered across the pavement. Lil Jeff had led a violent life and had now entered the history books as a rap serial killer. Allegedly, he had 11 bodies to his name. Interestingly, the other rapper who was given that title surprisingly also died in a similar way was none other than King Von.
Rest
To
in
many,
peace
he
to
is
my
rap's
dude,
first serial
King
killer.
Von.
Just like Lil Jeff, King Von's death could have been prevented. There's an eerie similarity between Lil Jeff's and King Von's deaths. I mean, both deaths were caught on camera. But what's even more surprising is that in both cases,
Bro,
the deceased
that was
rappers
sad,
were the
bro.
aggressors. On the day Von was killed, he had flown out his entourage from New York to Atlanta for
And
an
I ain't
album
choosing no
release
side,
party.
but that
Von
day
had
Von
just
died,
released
that
his
was
first
sad.
album, Welcome to O-Block. After the party, Von and his entourage were set to go back to their rented Airbnbs. However, Von took a detour and headed for Monaco Hookah Lounge. But when he got there, he didn't go in. Instead, he stayed in his car. While at
And we're going to touch on this situation right here a little bit more, chat, because I ain't know that YB and Dirk and Von and Rondo, I didn't know it was like that deep. Because I was like, why Von pop Rondo like that? But now I get it. I ain't see all the clips with Rondo on there talking crazy. I heard the songs with YB. I didn't know he was talking about Durkee, yo. I didn't know, bro. I ain't no chat. But now I see why it got so thick. Yeah, Vaughn. Rest in peace to my dude.
the parking lot, he got wind that one of his ops, fellow rapper Quado Rondo, had been spotted at the parking lot. Von sprung into action. CCTV footage showed Von approaching fellow rapper Quando Rondo and punching him to the ground. Von's guys joined in and started raining blows on Quando as he tried in vain to get away from his attackers. In a split second, one of Quando's homeboys, who was later identified as Lil Tim, appeared from behind their vehicle with a gun in hand and started letting off shots as everyone ran away. Von was hit on his torso. Another striking similarity with Lil Jeff's death is that Von's homies carried him off to hospital. Sadly, he would later die from his gunshot wounds while in hospital. Lil Tim was arrested while undergoing treatment in hospital just hours after the incident. Turns out he was also shot during the shootout. A few months later, Lil Tim was released on bond and later, his charges were dropped. But while King Von's killer is a free man, Lil Jeff's killer was picked up by the cops. According to Trench's News, the killer was arrested because shooting Lil Jeff 19 times while he was already on the ground wasn't self-defense and could be considered an overkill.
And the paperwork can say he was hit 19 times.
Shows
in the
it
chest
19 times.
He was shot 19
area.
times.
19 times.
Yeah.
And that's why I think they grabbed Rob for the murder because it's overkill.
Jeff, I know that
It
hurt,
ain't
bro.
self-defense 19 times.
However, reports surfaced on Reddit showing that Lil Jeff's killer, Trap City Rob, had his charges downgraded from first-degree murder to a gun charge. Another Reddit post revealed that Trap City Rob was
And for all y'all out there just up and coming and want to be into that drill rap, let that be a lesson. So don't go out there chasing clout just for views. Don't do it, please. Like, it's better ways to get views. Rest in peace to my dude Jeff, though. Damn, bro.
initially arrested for the Lil Jeff murder because a witness placed him at the scene when Lil Jeff died. However, the Chicago Police Department investigated and couldn't prove that he was the actual shooter, so they just dropped his murder charge and gave him a gun charge. And just like Von's killer, Lil Jeff's killer won't go down for the rapper's death. And while to some Lil Jeff was a hoodlum who deserved everything that he got,
No, they
to
had.
others, he was a
They
hero,
about to
a
turn-
friend,
they about to
and a
turn the
servant,
rack
and they
upside
all paid
down.
tribute to him. But
Rob,
one
you better
disturbing
get
thing
out of there,
about the
Rob.
tributes
That's
was
what I'm
what the
saying.
deceased rapper's parents said on the internet following their son's death. Hip-hop reacts to Lil Jeff's death. The reactions to Lil Jeff's death were shocking, especially from his parents, and from their reaction on social media. It was easy to tell why Lil Jeff ended up being a serial killer. You see, Foolion's mom revealed that she had tried to talk his son out of the gang life.
A list of dead ops where he's just
See what I'm
naming
saying?
everybody who
Too much trolling.
passed away. Are you begging
Rest
him
in peace,
not
Foolion.
to put these out? Are you telling him to
I
delete these
used to tell
videos?
him, I used to talk to him or whatever, and I like, oh, Charles, why would you do that?
How many times you got to say rest in
did you
peace
do
till
that?
y'all
He
get
like,
it?
Mom, you seen what they said about you?
While Tuka's mom got on an interview and pleaded for people to stop disrespecting her son's memory.
What have my son done to y'all to make y'all?
Right, man. I gotta stop trolling on the
disrespecting
net.
like this. Every song they make, it's got me smoking on Tuka, Tuka this, Tuka that. You know how long my son been gone? Since 2011. This is 2022, and he's still a trending topic.
But Lil Jeff's folks
That's
decided
crazy,
to mourn their
dog.
dead son in a shocking series.
2011 is
It turns out Lil
2025.
Jeff's
You niggas
mom
still
encouraged
saying
her
it.
son to slide on her ops.
I gotta
Lil
let
Jeff
that go.
once posted a screenshot of a conversation with his mom. In the message,
Come on,
Lil
chat,
Jeff's
let that
mom is
go.
over the moon that her son's name is hot in the streets. Go ahead, son. Your name ringing bells in the streets. In another message, she says, I love it. Sliding on them niggas who slept in the bed with you. Lil Jeff was ecstatic over his mom's endorsement of his lifestyle and posted the screenshot with the caption, all I gotta say is she watched me work that 6T woo. And while the rapper's mom endorsed her son's street life, Lil Jeff's dad...
See, that be the problem, chat. Like, folks' families be condoning it. Like that OG, like that ma, that dad, that pops, they be condoning it. So they be already too far gone. So, for the ones that's not too far gone, look, script it. Fake it till you make it. Do something. Don't go out there and just jump up the porch and I'm trying to tell you, been built, do not jump up the porch. You don't want to feel that pain, bro. Bullets ain't got no names and they ain't gonna leave though. Them bullets ain't got no names, they leave stains and that shit is painful, cuz. Like, yeah. You know?
posted something worse. He took to Facebook like a real O.G.
better ways to make
and
content.
asked his son's homies to slide for their dead friend and to let it be known y'all didn't get him. He came trying to get y'all, and what happened happened. But the saga continues. Clear the streets. It was hard to believe his parents would encourage him to become a murderous thug, and the internet cooked them. One comment read, "Man, this gotta be fake. Ain't no way this is his actual parents. Bro ain't have no chance."
That's what I was trying to say.
Drilling while you got your mom and dad's support is a new unlocked level of crazy.
That's
Go
a
G
different
some
one.
straight
Do
loot.
your own
How
bro.
you
That's
happy that
different.
Your son went from a high school
It's
graduate
different than
to
a rap.
running around these streets on BS. I ain't knocking what the he was on, 'cause it happens and lose they self or go cold-hearted. But to be on some brick and duck OG is some next level brain dead shit, said one fan. His homies also took to social media to express their grief over Lil Jeff's death. Lil Scoom, a close associate of the Bloodhounds, posted a series of stories following the murder, mourning his friend with the caption saying, "Damn brother, this don't feel real. And I'ma be with you real soon." Talk about foreshadowing your death, because a few weeks later, Lil Scoom would also be shot and killed in the Chicago gang war. Although Lil Jeff's homies posted tributes and heartbreak stories, others revealed that he had it coming. Fellow rapper Rico Reckless revealed in multiple interviews that he knew Lil Jeff was going to either get locked up or get killed.
So a lot of calls I was getting was, man, his tweaking. I'm like, what he doing? And they was saying something he doing. I said, oh yeah, this how Chicago go. When they get scared, he's gonna do two things. They gonna put the police on you, or they gonna put the police on you, or you gonna just get killed for trying.
You heard what he said? They gonna do two things. They gonna put them peoples on you, or they gonna try to get you hit. And that's the rap. It's a lot of places like that. You got New York, Cali, Philly, Atlanta, Baltimore. Child, it's just a lot. There's a lot of cities like that. Y'all gotta stop hating on your people's coming up and lift them up so they can like bring it back to the city and put y'all on. And never but the city not gonna get on like that. You keep killing the talent, man. It's crazy. And for the talent to stand in the city, get out the city, but still put the city on. Do it like that.
trying to do gangster because everybody gangsters in Chicago. Like
In a Vlad TV interview,
Cause
Rico
everybody
Reckless
can be
revealed that
gangster
he had
too.
tried to convince Lil Jeff to stay with him in LA to help him stay out
Yeah.
of trouble. However, Lil
You
Jeff
know,
went back
like,
to Chicago and never
everybody
made it all
gangster
alone.
until
because
them
he
things
was
get
gonna be
up, y'all.
big if he would have stayed. I begged him though. I swear to God, stay out here, gang. Cause they had a whole spot they was at, and I told him like, even if you don't want to stay there, you come stay with me, man. Before you come stay at the spot with me.
Turns out Lil Jeff isn't the only Chicago rapper he tried to convince to stay away from Chicago and ended up getting killed in the city. In a past interview, Rico Reckless revealed that he had tried to warn FBG Cash, but he didn't listen and ended up getting
And look at that, it's a trend. If you do not pay attention, chat, it's a trend. How many rappers from that one city was rapping and got unalive? And there's one more they ain't touch on yet. Rest in peace to my man FBG Duck. We in the dungeon with your boy KIX. All I ask you to do is hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share, and follow the feeds on your screen. We done did it, we routing out. We out of here. Like, as long as you don't
shot
get
and killed.
Cash call. He, what's up, gang? What's up, gang? I'm like, where you at? He like, man, I'm in Iraq. I say, when you just in Houston? He like, yeah. He pull out a Draco with a clear kill. Yeah, I'm in Iraq, but I'm good though. I say straight up, as a brother, as a friend, I say, man, bro, I ain't gonna lie, Scud. That don't mean nothing. Everybody got them good. Man, go back to Houston.
Well, if they had listened to Rico and stayed out
should've
of
listened to
Chicago,
Rico,
they
bro.
might have escaped the gang war and had a successful career like Chief
We out,
Keef.
chat.
And although